Hello and welcome to the weather update. It's 8:30 on August 17th, 2020, and we have some thunderstorms around after a day with some sun to start, and then the clouds quickly built up, and we had a big cumulus buildup and some scattered showers and thunderstorms. This is what's left of a cell that was over the North Shore, off the North Shore over the Long Island Sound, and then there was another one off the South Shore. But we have a more impressive area of showers and thunderstorms off to our west, and not producing a whole lot of lightning. I think it's mostly the rain. We're only getting about one or two strikes a minute, so there's not a lot of lightning with these thunderstorms. They are relatively low topped. Here's a picture of one of them going by to our north, and you can see that it's relatively low topped. They don't really go that high, which means that they're not really severe in nature. They're mainly just producing some heavy rain. So you can see again, not a lot of lightning here, and there are no warnings out for these, but they could, it could be a heavy downpour with these. This looks like it's going to hit Nassau County, or at least the northern part of it. Of course, we could always use more rains. That's important. So there's another small cell that popped up. It literally went just to the south of Mineola. Very small cell, like a little light rain in Mineola. That was it, but it looked dark to the south, so they might have gotten some decent amount of rain here. But of course, it looks like this heavier cell now. This is the Ventus Sky radar. This heavier cell is now over the Bronx into Lower Westchester, in the northern half of Manhattan, moving into the real northern tip of Queens, and it looks like it's heading for Great Neck and Port Washington and Glen Cove, and maybe we'll see the southern edge of it in our area. Looking at some of the observations across the area, it's pretty cool out. Temperatures only in the low to mid 70s. It did get up to near 80 today. If we look at the high temperature, we'll see dew points aren't that high either. They're in the mid 60s, but you'll notice some higher dew points off to the south. So this is some moisture getting pulled up ahead of this cold front, and so that's kind of feeding the thunderstorms. But the 70-degree dew points are mostly over New Jersey. Long Island is not seeing that. Let's go look at the high temperatures for today, and then we'll look at the. So high temperatures today, generally around 80 on Long Island. Of course, warmer in Jersey, more like the mid 80s there. But a cool day. Obviously, again, we had the sun to start, and then the clouds kind of built up fairly quickly by late morning, and then we had a lot of cumulus clouds around. So let's take a look at the precipitation, and we'll see how much precipitation there was today across the area. Start at 10 a.m. So nothing on Long Island yet, but you'll see that they've definitely gotten some precipitation to our north and west. Looks like a half an inch of rain. So we'll see what happens here. That cell, obviously, that pretty much was over the sound, stayed there. It didn't really bring any rain to Long Island at all. So let's take a look at the models and see what we will be dealing with coming up this week. Obviously, like I said, we have that. I'm not going to go over the upper area again, but we have this pattern change that is occurring, and you'll have this high pressure here that's going to be building into our area. It starts building in tomorrow, and it's going to be with us Wednesday and Thursday, and then it finally moves offshore Friday, and then we have a return flow, and then another high tries to build in again by next week. So this is a good progressive pattern that we're having, and that's what we want to see. Definitely better than what we've been dealing with. We'll take a look at our area here, and we'll see how these models are handling the existing convection activity. Again, these are like low-topped storms. So this is the HRRR from 23Z, and you'll see there's that cell. It looks like it takes it just along the North Shore and then kind of just weakens it. And it does develop another batch over central New Jersey. But then after that, that's it. And this is looking at tomorrow here, all the way up to 17Z. We'll go ahead and look at the NAM 3 kilometer as well on this, as far as tomorrow goes, because there could be an very isolated shower to the north and the west, mostly north and west, and not over our area. Okay, so I'll take this back to the GFS, and we'll again look at the temperatures. We have pleasant temperatures tomorrow. So temperatures will be uh, low to mid 80s, probably 80 to 85. Uh, and then for tomorrow night, you will see tomorrow, and then you'll for Wednesday you'll see a little bit cooler temperatures because the cooler air is going to build in. It just starts building in tomorrow, but the core of it's going to get here Wednesday and especially Thursday. Highs only around 80 degrees. And then as we head into Friday, we have the showers around. It looks like it's trying to warm it up by the weekend a little bit, maybe bring in a little heat. I don't think the island will hit 90, but it's possibly if you're in New Jersey, you might. Uh, but looking at the, does have a couple of hot days in there, so it does try to build the ridge back a little bit. You notice that a little bit. We'll have to see what happens. Hopefully, that ridge does not come back. Um, at least not the way it was. But anyway, let's take a look at the dew points. So here is Tuesday. You're looking at the dew points for Tuesday, and you will see the dew points have dropped now. They are in the 50s, upper 50s, low 60s, comfortable dew points, and then you can see that drier air builds even more. And on Wednesday, dew points drop even more into the low 50s, and then Thursday you will see that the dew point remains, but you can see that there's some higher dew point air just off to the south. But I think that Long Island will avoid that, and then you can see the higher dew points come back into the picture. Again, the site's running very slow. I don't know why. I'm going through this for a while now here. And then you can see that next push of dry air coming in for next week, Tuesday, into the northeast. Okay, so let's go and look at our skies. I guess that'll be the next thing we'll look at. So going into tomorrow, you see there is that second little wave coming in. Tomorrow should be mostly sunny day. We have this storm passing off to the south, which might throw some cirrus our way on Wednesday. And I was hoping we would get rid of it on Thursday. And if we looked at the earlier run, the 12Z run, you would see that it's not there on the 12Z run. But this run seems to have that much further north than the 12Z run. This is just a run-to-run variation. Hopefully we can keep that cirrus away. And then you see we got more clouds and humidity again. Then we have to wait till the next nice bit of air comes in Tuesday into Wednesday for next week. However, let's go look at the NAM on the cloud cover, because every model has their own. The GFS sometimes tends to overdo it. So this is the NAM. Start off with clouds tomorrow, and then by later in the day, they break up. We start off with the clouds in the morning, and then they break up, and then we should have mostly sunny afternoon. Come on. And then Wednesday, a few clouds around, but I think still be mostly sunny. This doesn't really go all the way till Thursday, so we can't really see what's going to happen for Thursday. I can look at the RGM, but I don't think that's going to go that far out either. It doesn't really go that far out. I can look at the RGM for tomorrow at least. So here is tomorrow on the RGM. You can see it has some clouds at the start, but I think by the afternoon we'll have more sun. And then we'll have to watch that cirrus again for Wednesday. Got that wave running along it right there off to the south. We're not going to see any precipitation from that wave. I do not think we will. I'm almost positive we will not, but I'll just put this up here to show it to you. It does actually have some of that precipitation brushing us. That's the RGM. Wow. What about the NAM? I thought Wednesday was going to be a dry day. Let's see. Yeah, the NAM keeps it to the south, so I think the RGM is just being too far to the north. Honestly, I think that's just a model issue right now at this point. If anything changes, we'll see, but I don't. I think that's just a model issue. That point, I don't think it's going to be like that. I think we'll be dry for the next after we get through this. We'll have dry weather. Just curious about the dew points on the NAM. And again, the tropical tidbit sites is being very slow lately. I don't know why. And no, it's not my internet because all the other sites are fine. It's just them. So, what's going on with them? You can see there's the lower dew points for tomorrow coming in. And again, we got the spinning circle that we got to wait for. Here's Wednesday. We still got the. You can see that the front kind of gets hung up. It doesn't go that far to the south, but we're just far enough north that we get to enjoy the dry air. New Jersey, not so much. We get a stronger push of dry air in on Thursday. So, could look at a couple of other models, I guess. Let me look at the windy.com site. Okay. So this is the European model. We'll see how this handles the clouds for tomorrow. Started at 11 a.m. Yeah, it's still got some clouds over the east end. 11 a.m. and then it tries to move them out by later in the day. It looks like the western end of Long Island will probably get better skies. So if you're in western Suffolk, you might have more sunshine than if you're in eastern Suffolk. What about New Jersey? Yeah, New Jersey has it too. Yeah, it's just because there's a front there. And then if Wednesday we have that. Yeah, it's forming some showers too over us. We're going to have to watch Wednesday and see. It was supposed to be a dry day, but this front, we got this front hung up offshore. And, stall front syndrome is going to try to wreck our nice pattern. Hopefully it doesn't. And then Thursday, it looks like it has the cirrus just off to the south and then rolling back in on us. But we'll have to see. Hopefully we can eke out at least one clear day. It would be nice. Now that we have some nice air around, it would be nice to get some nice guys to go along with it. But we know that's very hard to do in the pattern, the way things have been going lately. So I guess that's going to wrap up this weather update. So I think tomorrow and Thursday are probably going to be your best days of the week. Wednesday we may have some more clouds around and maybe a scattered shower. I'm just curious to see if the Weather Service has put that in there or not. I guess we will look at the radar again one more time. So they actually have a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. tomorrow, and Wednesday being Sunday and Thursday being sunny. So the Weather Service seems to think that there won't be many clouds around at all Wednesday. But I don't know. Looking at these models, it seems, I don't know what model they're using, but the models I'm using don't seem to show it. We'll look at the satellite, and you'll see again this front moving through, and you can see this trough behind it, and this may cause some instability for tomorrow, and that's probably why they put their chances for showers and thunderstorms in there. Even though most of the models don't seem to show it, I want to just revisit some of the models, and we'll see. They show. We'll go back to tropical tidbits because I'm curious as to what model they're using. It's probably the HRRR. I'll probably have to look at the HRRR at the 18Z run that goes further out. The 18Z and the certain runs of the HRRR go further out than others. So there's our system for tonight. And let's see. Yeah, there's a couple of widely scattered stuff, but it's not even over Long Island. So there would be a slight chance for shower and thunderstorm in the afternoon. I think we'll see more of a cloud buildup than anything else. Though, of course, we were just looking at some of the other models, and they were saying it would be clearer in the afternoon. So we may not have a clear day tomorrow after all. We'll have to see. It's like I said, really hard to get a clear day this summer. A clear day with low humidity and sunshine. Today we had lower humidity. We had some sunshine, but it wasn't really a clear day at all. So I got that's the HRRR. Looked at the NAM already. One other model we'll look at is the HDRPS. Let's see how that handles tomorrow. So, I mean, there could be some scat. Yeah, you can see it's bringing in this trough that's behind this front that comes through, and it's going to be an instability trough that's going to come through. And then, again, this seems to bring those showers up and our way. Some of the models just bring those showers up, and I'm curious if the GFS does as well. GFS does not. All right, so those are outliers. I think Wednesday will be dry. Tomorrow, I think we have that chance, possibly. So one more look at the radar before I wrap up this weather update. And you'll see those showers continuing to move. Wow. That's an impressive line that's heading right toward us. So Let me look at the lightning here. And there's not much lightning with this. You see, it's not a whole lot of lightning. You're going to get a downpour with it, but not a whole lot of lightning with this. But it is going to pour for a good probably 15 to 20 minutes or so. You're going to get some rain, which hopefully this holds together for Suffolk County, so the whole island can get some rain. We still need rain. And we'll refresh this radar one more time as well. Well, it doesn't seem to be getting any closer to us. I don't know. I guess according to this radar, I don't know. This radar is not refreshing. Let me try the AccuWeather radar. I just want to take one last look at these, and then I'll wrap this up here. Get these zooming in. I don't know why the Weather Service doesn't offer a better resolution radar. I just don't know. Alright, so according to this, these showers, it looks like there's a really heavy area. Washington, there's a little purple there. So there's going to be some heavy rain with this. And then we're going to be on the southern end here in central Nassau. We'll be getting this piece here. But the North Shore looks like it'll be getting the brunt. Great Neck, Port Washington, Roslyn, Glen Cove, Oyster Bay of this storm. So that's going to be it for this weather update. Again, there's not a whole lot of lightning with these. There's one lightning strike there. Not a lot of lightning with it. There's no severe warnings out. It looks like it's just going to be some heavy rain for the most part. Again, these are like low-top storms. They're not severe or anything. But they could, like I said, it's best to just let this pass. So, you're gonna get soaked if you do get caught in it. That's for sure. Because that purple area concerns me. So maybe even some hail with these. They're low top, but they could still be kind of nasty, as with any thunderstorm. So that's gonna. Hopefully there aren't any additional power outages. That's the last thing we need. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this weather update. Take care and thank you for watching.